Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Yeah. There are still so many. To Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be this. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a but Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City, even if we can't see exactly where the city is. Wait a second. Look. Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around. Hey there! We're not from around here. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions? Huh? What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people. When we get the chance, we'll just ask them. Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us. Huh? something. But, look, she's sitting over there. Wait, what should we do now? All right, then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's... Oh, it's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to go. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look... What? Is the smell making... What's happening? Traveler?
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at...
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you... Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're... before I forget, Master mentioned you should take... Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful. Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid...
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his... So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves in hopes of asking directions. You two followed a scholar named... That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few. Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol...
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can...
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on.
Sure. Let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. as long as you have the capacity to judge based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Ooh,
You're experiencing a similar sensation, so even though your condition is stable as of now, the rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous air. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
seriously? But Chester Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but, hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over— What's weird? You mean how you're feeling— You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts if he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get— Huh? You mean that Tighnari already knows that what you saw— Oh, Paimon gets— Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure— But it seems like asking Tighnari might not be an option anymore. What a good idea! Kale's pretty friendly. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
All right, next let's see your right hand. But please
Yes, I will.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming—
But I have a vision too!
Don't talk like that, Kale. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for—
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible—
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there!
Yes, you can—
So, Kale, Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but—
Well, forest rangers responsibly handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads. As for Master, well, he has to hand— Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamp. Paimon, Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual. Nothing wrong with these two. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there... Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to...
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with— By the way, Kale, do you know—
that depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of—
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the walls. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kind. According to what Masters told me, the sages later found that to celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her
Then—
Well, and then...
Huh? You're not—
Yeah, I'm from
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide.
Wait, Amber? You mean—
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and there's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for— If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person— Sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was...
Sorry.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing so, how do you...
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber, in one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon. But the city was... I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. Yep. So please know that I wish I could tell you more about the Dendroarchon. But I had been away from Sumeru for some time. And
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing... So that's...
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
You both have my thanks. Well, you two...
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? The name does seem to fit this... Well, anyway, let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly... Nice work. That's a one...
Be tired after all that climbing.
Yay! Food! What kind of... Hey! Don't be a party pooper! It's not like...
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called Pita Pocket. What? No! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh. Those pitas are amazing! Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to
Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe some...
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as...
Oh!
Kale, Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may see. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for... Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, but Master declines their offers every time, saying, Seems you already know him well. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path. In fact, Master...
Really? Oh, speaking of Tighnari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why?"
Hey! Don't laugh! Hey! Now even Kale that's it! Paimon won't forget this!
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale.
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. Oh, well, it's getting late now.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry?
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go.
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here?
I came to check on Kale's condition.
You mean she's sick?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around any—
So, Tighnari, what's...
Let's take— All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past. Well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, but she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is...
Right. Ever since she was a child, she—
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to—
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting up—
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not— With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed—
What?
It appears you already are familiar with— Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care— I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but— However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful. Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both—
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust—
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple— Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more— She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw it. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently, though a moderate amount of physical— All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll—
Yeah, we'd like to—
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place.
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilotpala lotus.
Hey, Tighnari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
There should be Nilode. If you could we'll rendezvous here.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilode Follow Lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari.
Let me have a look. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save—
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's gone.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandar.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been— Can you tell me—
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area. So we just—
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we—
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you—
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's—
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't— As Amir said, only someone with a vision. That is—
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's— Don't sweat it. We've helped others—
Wait, you've met other forest rangers before? Anyway, since you two are experienced at—
Hey, look! That gloomy area, even though Paimon's seen one before.
All right, Traveler, we're about to enter the withering zone. Since you are— But please remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too— You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
I've been waiting for you for— This way, turn a little.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
As a good knight should.
Now! Destroy the tumor of the withering! Yes. Thanks to you two, we...
Tainari? You mean...
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an... For instance, even though we cleared out the... This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already... And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started...
Huh?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances that... No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that... Oh, by the way, Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree... I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then... The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. And as for the withering, its emergence is related... That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. I'm afraid we rangers will be back. All right, that's enough on this time.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it...
The withering zone you reported has been taken care... Huh? Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember...
Oh, her?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face?
Yes. Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia, she must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's...
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like...
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. Here, So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But wait, how'd you...
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate... And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations, because what you saw is of significant importance. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, when you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on
that sounds nice and all, but will she really...
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special fit. Please. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. No, I should be the one.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. Hypatia! There's no way we can get her to eat in her current Huh? Wait,